You underestimate my power.
All right, Teresa, are you there?
I am. Good afternoon, Jessica.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Just dealing with this BS.
Well, I actually came up because of Mona's attack on hashtag Black Woman. I understand that I think she identified herself as your sister. I understand that. And
Not
with all
actually
the,
my sister, but yeah.
okay, I thought I heard her say that. She clearly was coming on to defend you. And I understand that this may be, you know, a hot topic, a touchy topic. But the disrespect of hashtag Black woman is really emblematic of the problem that we have with you, Jessica. I'm a Black American woman who is divested. And what I hear from you, I've seen a couple of your shows. I don't profess to know everything that you stand on, but some of the things that I have seen is an outright race-based overgeneralization of Black women that to give you a benefit of the doubt, I guess that Black men have fed you. Okay? We are not the loud, hood, ratchet, baby mama, undereducated, uncouth. I don't know what it is that you think you understand about Black women, but if it's any of those stereotypes, that is not who we are. I don't know see, it's just too much rhetoric going on in the manosphere, and I think I understand that you affiliate with them or you maybe do content with them, I'm not sure, but all of this rhetoric about Black women is racist and sexist. It's the intersectionality between race and sex. We are not all of these things that are being portrayed, and I would say some of the extreme elements that are on YouTube and in social media, they don't represent divested Black women. If I may, let me just clear the air about what divestment really is. Divestment is Black women saying, let me look at my life, let me look at my choices, let me look at my thought process, let me look at who I'm around, and really take a hard look at that and see if that is in our best interest. Is this serving me? Is this good for me? Is this healthy? Is this safe? Is this bringing me all the things that I want to have in my life? And if you do that as a Black American woman, you have to say no. You have to make some choices. You have to do something totally different. And that ranges from choosing better. I mean, we've heard choose better. We're choosing better. We're choosing men that meet our standards, that meet expectations, that love and celebrate us. It's not a disrespect or hatred of Black men. I've said that over and over. It's not even about Black men. It's about Black women. And it's also to the other extreme that Black women are being murdered every 5.5 hours. I've even studied that in my own state to support Black femicide. It is not a myth. It is the truth.
No, it is. When I'm talking to you, Teresa, we can have a conversation. We can do it because you don't interrupt, you wait, you listen.
Protect your circle, bro. All that other stuff that we talking about is one thing, but like I said before, we can't get to dealing with no white man or no white supremacy with all these simping forces and boule niggas up in our face trying to undermine us. The Kate Falor average and ordinary chicks, bro. And that's just my mindset. Again, same thing I say every time I'm up here, man. I'm binding the conversation down to these U.S. females for them being a child murderers, child killers, child abusers, child molesters, and child traffickers that they are. They've been for the last 60 years. You don't got no credibility with me unless I see you expose another female for that child murdering act. Y'all killed 27 children in an hour. Got him out.
All right, bro. My man. On that note, all I can say is
truth is what it is.
All right.
Truth is what it is. All right, brother.
Peace.
Starting tonight, I'm gonna have my word.
I'll go to the world class. Are you there?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Again.
Yeah, I've never been on a panel with one of these divestors before, but I heard one of their arguments that I wanted to annihilate and destroy. Because it's extremely disrespectful for them to complain about anything in regards of a black female being killed once every 5.5 hours. Understand that black females in the United States murder 649 children a day, each day. Divide that by 24, because there's 24 hours in a day. The black female murders 27 children an hour. You've murdered 23,560,000 children in 60 years. You kill more indigenous people than any white man on the planet. You spend 73 cents out of every dollar that come in our community within the first 6 to 24 hours. You are a terrorist. You give a rate of return to anybody but us. 83% of our children experience abuse from birth to 18 years old at a rate of 83%. You got custody 80 to 92% of the time. So when these divestors, like the last brother just said, you were never invested in the first place, complain about the deaths. You murder unborn children. And it is child. When you go look up the etymology of the word child, you get Old English, child, C-I-L-D. The first word you see is fetus, infant, unborn, or newly born person. I'll put the link in the back so it's not challengeable. So I'm listening to these little girls that have their little echo chamber to make it seem as if somebody is doing something to them that hasn't been done to everybody else. They have no argument. They have no credibility. Stop listening to them. They are child killers, child abusers, child molesters, child neglectors, child traffickers. All of this argument that they're making is to distract from the King Leopold numbers that they're running in their cemetery wombs. Stop worrying about what foreign women are doing and start worrying about what you and your sisters are doing to these children in these streets every day. That's basically all I came to say. Appreciate you.
Boom, the world class.
If I could.
Yeah, because I think he's finished, but he made
hilarious.
He was just quickly. He was making some very valid points. Listen,
no, he wasn't. Those were false statistics that he was citing.
No, but listen, let's talk about the abuse that's going on in the homes where black children are growing up. Teresa, who are they growing up with? Listen, I'll let you. I'll go afterwards. I'll let you go.
Let me go after her too, man.
Because he said.
Because you are next.
If you don't want me to address it, I won't. But he said to divestors, so I just wanted to respond because it's hilarious that the group of men who most abandon their children have to actually try to spew statistics about children.
This article examines how the levels of non-residential fathers involved over a child ages 1 through 9 differ by race, ethnicity, comparing white, black, and Hispanic fathers, and then considers how individual and couple characteristics may account for any observed differences. Data from fragile families and child well-being studies and random effects models were used to examine how non-residential fathers' involvement with respects to time, engagement, shared responsibility, and co-parent with mothers is differentiated by race and ethnicity. Overall, black non-resident fathers were significantly more likely to spend and engage in activities with their children as compared to Hispanic fathers, but not white fathers. Black fathers also shared responsibilities more frequently and displayed more effective co-parenting than Hispanic and white fathers. So basically, y'all divestors are divesting from the so-called black men because he's too involved in the children's lives, and that messes up your narrative. And you run into the Chad and the Brads because they're least involved in the children's lives. And you want to be able to kill and beat and abuse the children without that much resistance. That's what it seemed like to me, because you're not talking about Enrique and Jesus. You want to directly go to the white man that's least likely to be involved. Ain't that a bitch?
You don't care about children, so let's just stop that. Secondly, even if you believe every false stat that you said, every false stat, then leave Black women alone.
Ma'am, I'm Puerto Rican and Italian. I'm Puerto Rican and Italian. They
talk to us. Do not try to have sex with us. Don't ask us to stay on our couch. Don't ask us for money. Don't ask us to bail you out of jail. That's fine. You can have whatever opinion you want to have about Black women. You're free to have it.
What happens when, no, Teresa, what happens when Black men do that? When Black men choose other women, Black women create whole channels calling them sellouts. They don't love the Black women. They're disrespecting us. You went out there and got yourself a Becky that's going to age like milk. So don't act like if Black men do that, they don't face so much slack. You have whole channels on YouTube dedicated to Black men dating out.
I'm only one person, and I said before to be careful not to generalize. Because it's hilarious that the group of men who most abandon their children have to actually try to spew statistics about children.
Wait, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
I think we've had enough.
Shut for
here.
1 second. Shut your mouth.
I needed someone to
Wait, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
I'm sorry. What did
You're
you
just
say?
coming off stupid.
I'm coming off as stupid.
I'm not all Black women.
I got you.
I'm not even all divested Black women. I am one Black woman. You're an individual, biracial woman. You are you, and I am me. So what another Black woman does has nothing to do with me.
Are you done? Are you done?
That's part of a racist trope right there.
This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
We're not all the same. And so what I am saying is that if you believe, because you sound really scary. I mean,
did you see his response?
One of those that would be on the next Leah Gordon.
So if he's not emotional, then he's scared.
What I am saying is that if you believe all of these horrible things.
Teresa, you think it's acceptable to say he sounds like a murderer? Because that's what you're into.
That's real simple. It's real simple. Don't talk about us. Don't address us. Don't ask us for help. Don't ask us to march for you when you get knee on your neck. You stay to yourself.
I just did what I do best. I took your little plan and I turned it on itself.
That's all. So, it's real simple.
All right, Teresa.
So don't talk about us. You don't like us?
Child killer. I'm talking.
Give him a chance to respond, and then I think Tan wants to jump in there with a response too.
Right. I know you're triggered because
no one's triggered. You're triggered. That's why
Teresa.
Got him. Got him. Oh.
We're doing Teresa, you were doing well in having a conversation, so let him respond. I think Tan wanted to say something, then you respond. I want to keep it civil.
Exactly. So it's like somebody said in private chat, I'm calm. And I know it scares you that I'm there. You don't.
No, you sound crazy.
Right. I'm calm.
So we just gonna shame somebody just because they're calm?
Okay. Because I'm 36 years old. I never drank a day in my life. Never smoked a day in my life. No tattoos. No criminal record. Became a dad at 30. Don't have no boss. I hear you. But you can't get around the fact that you and your sisters are child murderers and child molesters.
I'm not that. And that's offensive to even say that. So like I said, if that's what you believe, it's real simple. Don't date Black women. Don't ask Black women for a job. Don't ask Black women to stay in their house. I mean, it's not that simple. Just relax.
But then you're generalizing the men, saying that these are kinds of men, right?
There's middle class, there's up class. Why you keep generalizing Pookie and Ray Ray? That's everybody.
Most of these dudes abandon their children when the statistics on child custody is complete. It says otherwise. Only 17.5% of men get custody, and that's all men. That fight, the fight that you said, I know it's triggering, but what's going to happen is your cute little.
No one is triggered. Please stop using juvenile language.
Your 5.5 hours that a black female dies, y'all kill 27 children an hour. That's an angle you took.
Okay, so please don't deal with black women. I don't understand. Why are you sitting up here
why wouldn't we
disparaging black women? If you have all of these negative opinions about black women, there's the door. It's that simple. Why are you wasting your time? I wouldn't patronize a restaurant that I don't like. I think it's murdering people and all this other kind of stuff. Then go your way.
Right.
It's that simple. Keep us out your mouth. It's that simple. It's not difficult. I promise you.
Right. That sounds great. So you kill children, and then the ones that are here, you abuse them, and then your responses don't say.
Okay, sir.
You need to be in jail. A lot of you need to be in jail. It's not.
All right.
I'm not talking about not being friendly. I'm talking about the fact that y'all are criminals, and then you get on the internet and whine about.
Okay, and you're not.
You're whining about men killing. No. It's not like I'm pulling it out of my ass, ma'am. It's not like I pulled it out from nowhere. You are the one that said that you get killed every 5.5 hours.
The